What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Milton, and today got another commentary for you guys. And I actually did notice, like, I keep putting these commentaries on Nuketown. So if I ever want to do like commentaries again, it's because really just like this map just like gets you a lot of kills. Really, it really is really about the gameplay. I mean, I dropped the. We'll save how much I dropped later down the video, but it's not what this video is about. So. As you guys know, so I don't know, I kind of was debating on making this video because it's more of like whenever you post videos like this about like your opinions, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate. But you know what? Again, this is really opinion based. Like everyone has their own, everyone gets their own opinion on what exactly what I'm talking about. So really, what I really want to like kind of mention and really talk about thoroughly is the new Call of Duty that's coming out this November, which is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So basically, all I've been seeing, and this is crazy because I'm right now on the trailer video, and this thing has right now, even if I refresh, has over 2 million dislikes on its trailer and only 349,000 likes, give or take. Because if you and the funny thing is, like if you refresh, it keeps the dislikes just keep going up and up and up. It's like it's crazy because like. I feel like at this point it's like most people will kind of agree with me, or it depends like what really your opinion is. But the main thing what I want to point out to everybody is that when a developer makes a game and puts out a trailer, like because if you think about this thoroughly, guys, like Infinity Ward has been making this game ever since Ghost came out. And if Ghost was all boots to ground, so that's like the phrase, like the magic word here. But everybody wanted boots to ground. Everybody didn't want to do it like I'm doing now, like flying across the map. Or not really flying, it's like boosting around the map or any sliding. No futuristic guns or anything like that. Just like COD 4, basically. Everyone wanted like COD 4 remastered, like a game like that, but I guess newer. I mean, if that makes sense. But and it's like one of those things where it's like, we're judging the game based off a trailer, and we haven't even seen how it looks like yet. And the funny thing is, like, when Black Ops 2 was coming out, everybody was like, "Oh no, it's a futuristic COD. Nobody's gonna like it." And this is when COD, I believe, Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, it was Modern Warfare 3. People were playing, and everybody was like, everybody did not like that game, and it was really bad for competitive at one point. But when Black Ops 2 came out, the trailer it was one of the most disliked videos, that not at its time, but it was when it had and basically the like-dislike ratio was like, the dislikes was winning on that. So it's like Black Ops 2 had the same kind of scenario what Infinite Warfare is kind of going through right now. And when that game came out, guess what? Everybody was saying, "Oh, Black Ops 2 is the best game ever. Oh, I want everything to be like Black Ops 2, and guess what? When Black Ops 3 comes out, it feels just as the same as Black Ops 2, but the only thing different was the movement system. And then, yeah, granted, they kind of added, little things here and there that's kind of different in the game, like Specialist, and you have the ping and ban system and stuff like that. But it's like, with Infinite Warfare, it's basically the same concept of what Infinity War is gonna kind of do, because they even mentioned on the tweet, and this is interesting when they tweeted it. They said that if you played Black Ops 3 previously, then basically the game will be just as natural. So I feel like at this point, I think we should be like rejoicing it in a way, just because like Infinite Warfare, Infinity Ward basically is taking notes. Like they're looking at its predecessors like Black Ops 3 and stuff like that, and they're taking that sort of bit of it and then putting it into their game. So it's like, I feel like with all the things all the developers are doing right, they're putting it to their game. At the same time, it's like a combination. They have to balance the two. They have to make sure, for one, that the game's innovative and new. And I feel like that's not a bad thing, because if you think about it, and think about this for a second. If you make a game based off what people want, you will never have a good game. And let me tell you why. Because if you based off your game off of people's opinions, people are going to tell you to make the game the same every single year. And if you make a game every single year the same way, the game is going to get stale. Like, for example, let's say we did get like old Warfare like remastered, or whatever Battlefield 1 is doing basically. But so if you guys just touch on a little bit on that, Battlefield 1 is basically what everybody wants at this point. Everybody wants like a futuristic like graphic design, graphics. We're to explain it. Basically, like a World War One scenario, but with like futuristic graphics, basically. And everybody's like happy. Oh yeah, like the likes on that video is basically like out the roof, and the dislikes is like really minimum. But I feel like with Infinite Warfare, everyone's giving it like a bad rep, and it's like, do you know how the game plays yet, or are you just judging it based off, oh, it's gonna be like Black Ops 3? So like, Black Ops 3 is an amazing game. I love this game. Like, if anything, yeah, there's things here and there that's a little annoying, like, you know, like high caliber, rapid fire. I can make another video about how much I hate rapid fire and high caliber, but you know what? That's not really relevant. But what I'm trying to say is that we can't, if we make a game based on what the community wants, and basically by what I'm seeing, the community only wants old warfare, they don't like futuristic COD anymore, then COD's gonna get stale. And this is something that the CEO of Activision mentioned, and it kind of, I really agree with him on this one. He said that the moment that they stop trying to be innovative and new and trying new things out, that's when you should worry. And what he's referring to, he's saying that if all he did was make a game based off what I guess let's say for example he makes one developer makes a game in 1 year and it does really well, and guess what, all he does is copy and paste that same game he made that year, next year makes the same exact way, basically of what people want. So let's say in this case World War I scenario, kind of like what Battlefield 1's doing. If we did that every single year, COD would always be the same, and if that's a really bad thing. You don't want a game to just stay the way it is forever, because you're gonna get bored of it eventually. Trust me. We can have old warfare for like the next 2 years, and guess what? At one point, someone's gonna say, "Can we get futuristic COD again? Like old warfare is boring as balls. Like why are we playing it for like 2 years straight? Oh, developers aren't trying to be new or innovative. It's always the same thing every year." So like that's the thing. Like you want a developing company to be innovative. You want them to try new things. And the reason for that being is like, let's say for example with Black Ops 2, when that game came out, it was like one of its kind. Like it was a futuristic COD, because by then everything was still in an old warfare. Like we were in Modern Warfare 3, and it's like that wasn't futuristic. It was sort of in a way, but it was still old warfare in some point, because you know there was no boosting around, there was nothing crazy like that. And then Black Ops 2 comes out, and it's still futuristic, and everybody loved it. It was innovative. Like there was futuristic guns, there were kill streaks, you know, there were stuff like that. And even with Black Ops 3, like innovative things like the specialists, like things like that, everybody loves in the game. You have the pick and ban system for competitive, like things like that is good. And the only way that's possible is developers are finding new ways to make their game fresh and new. At the same time, keep it. They actually mentioned this too. They said that they're trying to keep Call of Duty at its core of what the game is. At the same time, make it innovative, like make it new every single year. Because again, if you're copy and pasting, and this is what everybody basically wants, copy and pasting what COD 4 is, and just make it a little bit, I guess, with newer graphics. And this is exactly why if you get the Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition, you get Infinite Warfare and COD 4 Remastered. And it kind of said, yeah, and this year everybody's getting either or. So let's say for example, you're not even gonna touch Infinite Warfare, you're just gonna go play COD 4 Remastered. At the end of the day, you're still gonna buy Infinite Warfare. Those 2 million people that dislike the video are still gonna buy the game, and they're still either, hey, who knows, maybe they'll just throw away the CD and just buy and get Infinite or play COD 4. At the end of the day, you're still gonna buy the game. So I feel like, what's the point of disliking a video if you still regardless have to buy the combo edition or legacy edition to get COD 4 Remastered? I feel like if you don't even know how the game's gonna play, give it a chance. Like I feel like with people were really like had high expectations of Black Ops 3, and look what happens now. You know, like it lived up to its expectations. If not, like they tried new things, and that's why the game is good. It's fresh and it's new. And that's why I feel like when developers do stuff like this, it works, because they're always keeping their game fresh. So bottom line is, guys, play the game, and then if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to love the game how it is, but at least give it a chance. Like, that's what everyone needs to stop, like, copying of what other people's doing and just disliking a video just because we're trying to get the numbers up. Hey, let's get it to 1 million dislikes, let's get it to 2 million. Hey, by release date, let's get it to 5 million, or I don't know, like some ridiculous number. But yeah, guys, just I'm not trying to rant. I'm just saying, like, just give it a chance, guys. Like, don't stop trying to, like, I don't know what, like, start a trend or something like that. I get it, you know, let's keep the trend going. Yeah, let's get for the 3 million, but give it a chance, guys. That's all I'm really trying to say. I know this video is kind of short, give or take. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's kind of like a ranting on a little bit on there, but yeah, that's it for me, guys. And I want to thank you guys for watching. More videos to come soon, guys. And YouTube, we'll see you in the outro.
Yeah.